Thank you. Don't worry. We dig deep.
Don't dig too deep.
Yeah, not on that.
I do want to call out Virginia for something good. She made me some really nice cheesy potatoes out of the blue, and she does that stuff every now and then.
Yeah, she does. She's great at her cooking.
She is.
I made these biscuits yesterday for breakfast. I only had one of them, but they were so good. I got to make you guys some. Would you eat a biscuit, Ralston?
Yeah, I'll dabble every now and then. I'm trying to eat a little bit cleaner than I ever have.
That's a no.
Would you have one bite of a biscuit?
I probably would.
He'll have a half of a bite.
Yeah,
I know
probably a
Ralston
bite.
bites.
Yeah, I like to sample to be like, okay, I know it. I do love food, but
I made Cajun biscuits
Bring that shit to me.
with corn in them
Yeah.
and cheese,
so my game.
seasoning. They were savory, and then I put like a honey butter on top of them.
Come on. Home run.
got this one from our friend Jason, who said, hey, I finally got my ringtone, and it's great.
Ooh.
My phone went off then in the middle of a Panera, and I ended up meeting other KVJ Nationers.
That's fun.
Because I heard them going, hey, you listen to the KVJ show? And he said, I might end up doing business with one of them. See, KVJ is all about bringing people together.
Look at that.
That's cool.
Very happy to get that ringtone. Is that up somewhere? Did you guys send that to him individually, or is that something where other people can go get that, Jay Bird?
I think he's being sarcastic because I don't think we sent it to him.
Oh, really?
Are you sure?
I know we cut it. Maybe Denny sent it
How's
off.
he being sarcastic about it going off in Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't know.
He had a whole story.
We cut it off. I did not think Denny sent it off, but he might have sent it off.
He probably did.
Okay, very good.
He probably did.
That's the Whacked Out News one, right?
I think that's the one he wanted, yeah.
Yeah, we cut one we sent it. We were supposed to send it off to somebody. I just didn't think we had done it yet. But that's great what we did.
Look at Denny's. He's all over it.
He works fast.
He does. He's on top of it. Very nice. Yeah, so I have, that's not posted. We'll try to figure out how to get that posted if anybody else wants that. I'll look into it. Got this one from Michelle. She said, hello, Kev. My husband and I were just talking about the show, and we wondered if you had the clip of Jason and Virginia singing with Jason Mraz.
We do. It's actually on our YouTube page.
Yep. I reposted it not too long ago. I was taking a walk down memory lane.
That was one of my favorite moments ever. That's in my top 10 radio moment.
I would agree.
Is that one on the KVJ Show YouTube page?
That is.
Okay.
Yep, I can pull it up for you right now. And
You can search it on YouTube. Just put in KVJ, Jason Mraz. It comes right up.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. There you go.
I just did it, and it... Of course it's not working. There we go. There it is. It's working now. Yeah, it does. It comes right up.
Perfect. All right. Very nice. Let me see. You got this email from Will saying, hey, I've been listening to you guys since I was 9. I'm now 26. Listening to you guys every day at work. And I just want to say every guy on the KVJ show is super hot. Denny's doesn't just look like Keanu Reeves. He's a very good-looking guy in his own right. And he and Jenna are very lucky to have each other. Jaybird, such a looker with his high cheekbones and great chin/jawline.
Look at you.
If I were single and you're into dudes, I'd totally love to date you. Don't be so hard on yourself because you certainly don't need to be.
Well, that's very kind of you.
And not to leave out Vicious V, she's obviously gorgeous, and that goes without saying. Panda is one lucky guy.
Yeah, again, somebody over the weekend, I don't know what you're drinking, Mama, but Virginia looks hot as fuck, man. If she was with Panda, I'm like, all right. I don't know why people feel like they got to tell me how bad they want to bone you.
No, keep them coming.
I know, I'm like, she'd love to hear this.
Yes. Who wouldn't love to hear that?
I agree.
Look.
I don't turn down any compliment.
The older you get, the more these are few and far between. So I'm going to scoop them up and eat them like ice cream.
I'll take every damn compliment you can throw.
Thank you.
This email from Keith said, met some of you guys for the first time yesterday at Brew at the Zoo. Didn't get a chance to fangirl because Jaybird surprised me by accidentally fumbling his phone at us.
You threw your phone at her?
That was I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened. It slipped out of my hand in front of like 20 people, and it landed in the middle of a group.
I mean, it looked like it was like a Pop-Tart getting shot out of a toaster oven.
Kevin looked at me and goes, what the fuck? What are you doing?
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Are you hitting listeners?
I did. I think I hit somebody with my phone.
Kevin then apologized for his friend, and Jaybird then complimented my friend's attire and carried on smartly. Several beers later and a few hours later, I found Jaybird wandering in the dark looking for Kevin in suits.
That was the baboon moment.
And was he in the baboon enclosure or was he on the outside of it?
No, you can't get in. I was in a section.
Okay,
There's like a
good.
labyrinth in there.
Said, I don't remember what we briefly talked about, but we shook hands. Jason's just as nice/cool as I thought he'd be.
I think we took a picture. I think he put it on my Twitter. I think he thought I think he thought the queen was my girlfriend or something.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody
Yeah.
thought I had a girlfriend there. Like, no, Suits is my girlfriend.
Right. Yeah, it's just you, me, Suits, the Queen.
Queen. They
Yeah.
would have to have thought the queen was with me.
Got this email from somebody else who saw at Brew at the Zoo. Said, I finally got to meet you guys. There's a few things I noticed. Kevin, you're super down to earth, a lot taller than I realized.
Wow.
Jaybird, you're as good and awesome as I could have imagined. Suits, you're looking awesome, man. I used to weigh 310 pounds when I graduated high school, and after 2 long years of hard work and dieting, I'm finally down to 240. Nice.
Oh, man, that is awesome.
Might take some time, but it's well worth it. Hope to see Vicious V and Peace Train someday soon. P.S. As we were taking this picture with Jaybird, he spilt water all over my fiance's leg. Don't worry, she thought it was funny.
I mean, really, Jay Byrne?
Yeah, there was another chick. He poured her beer down the front of her. Remember that? You got your beer stuck on your pinky, and you're trying to rip the beer off your pinky, and then all he did, he had his beer on his pinky, and he's pulling the little mug off, and he just took it whoosh, and just threw it right down the front of her, like the whole beer.
On accident.
It looked like he just purposely threw a whole beer right down the front of her.
Hamburger hands.
It was unreal. She kind of loved it. She's like, look, Jaybird just threw his beer all over him. I'm like, what?
I'm
Well, that's
so-
cool. She thought it was cool?
I think. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I do this
Yeah.
a lot. We'll have an event, and I get excited to talk to people. Like, hey, what's... And then I karate chop a beer in someone's lap.
It's pretty unreal. Boy, he was just going through it. The
I
hands,
was having a good time.
the hands are in rare form, Virginia.
He's like a one-man wrecking ball.
Didn't you have fun, though, Pansy?
I had a
That was a
great
great time.
It was a great event for a couple reasons. One, the layout was fantastic. You know, it's very tropical in there. The weather was fantastic. You got the animals to kind of like look at as you're going through. And it was just a great group of people. I mean, it couldn't have been better. Everything about it was really nice. I loved it. As far as all the beer events, and to get some really cool beer events going on, I was like, wow, very impressive.
It was awful because sometimes when I'm drinking, my memory's not that good. And do you remember my landlord from? I mean, I did business with this
Yeah,
woman. Honestly,
from Davy, yeah.
Every other day,
never
I would
ran
see
into
this
her,
woman.
yeah.
I'm talking to her. She's like, "You don't know who I am, do?" I'm like, "She's like, oh, your landlord." A year and a half ago, I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm drunk." I didn't have the best performance there.
So many faces, so many names.
So many
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah, that was a good time. And they're doing a lot of other great events. When I was there, I found out they're going to be doing a beer brunch. And Boynton Beach going to be on the Intercoastal the last weekend in April,
Ooh.
I think it is. And just start going online. I think you can find some information about it. I was talking to the people from Copper Point Brewery at the time when I found out about it.
Okay.
So probably go to their Facebook page or online. I think it's going to be April 30th, I believe. So if you want to check that out.
That's the weekend of our kids' world.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll be there.
Every year,
unfortunately.
Jason gets sick.
I get so sick at our
Every
kids.
year, a snot-nosed kid sneezes on him, and
Well-
then,
Yeah.
sure enough, he's got full-blown kid flu on Monday.
The first year I was holding a baby and I was looking at him. That was a great moment. The baby sneezed in my mouth. It was it was our first event, I think, back from my. Was that our first event? I can't remember. I don't know. But it was rough, and I got deathly sick.
First reaction is to throw the baby.
No, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh, I think it sneezed on me, and I knew it did. I'm like, please take your kid back.
And you
Mo-
instantly got sick.
Yeah.
He started
Like
to
10 minutes
feel-
later, yeah.
He's like, guys, I feel like I'm getting sick.
I think I missed work. I
did.
had a temperature.
You were out of it.
Melina said, listen to you guys when I was driving to college at FEU, and I now have relocated to Washington, D.C. Add me to the map. I listen to the
Ooh.
podcast every day. Anyway, I think a while ago, Jason was talking about what if there's peanut butter beer. Ooh. Check out this beer I spotted. Thought you guys would get a kick out of it. It's from Dewclaw Brewing. It says 1 sip of our chocolate peanut butter porter, and you'll be saying, sweet baby Jesus.
I bet that's so good.
There it is, yeah. They're doing that a lot with porters and stouts, putting all kinds of different stuff in. The Girl Scouts have not the Girl Scouts themselves, but they made a Girl Scout cookie thin mint flavor. I have a feeling the Girl Scouts aren't behind it, but
So the Girl Scouts are doing beer now. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
It's going to be a lot easier to move product.
my
yeah.
gosh, yeah. Talking a little bit about April Fool's jokes. Somebody said Pornhub had a really good one. As soon as you opened up Pornhub, a screen came up that said it has been shared on your social media. that you use Pornhub.
Oh, that ain't cool, Pornhub.
That's funny.
That's not. So many guys were so freaked. Oh shit!
Oh gosh.
That's a good prank.
Therese said, my brother-in-law, you're talking about Bell's palsy and your mother-in-law getting it, Kevin, and my sister's husband has the Bell's palsy and got it, and his episode happened when he was only in his early 40s. This is from the brother-in-law. It doesn't hurt at all, but your mother-in-law might see effects forever.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it doesn't go back? How's she doing?
I haven't really seen her too much. She works on the weekend, and so I didn't really see her at all. And I asked Kim, I said, hey, have you seen your mom? Like, how's she doing? She said, yeah, she still has some lingering effects, and she was hoping that, like, when the virus or whatever it is that causes the Bell's palsy, and it makes the one side of your face droop, and, like, her eye, she's having a hard time shutting her eye. And
She went to work?
one side of her mouth.
If there's
I think
ever
she
a
did, yeah.
day to fucking call in to work,
She had, but it happened, I think, like on Tuesday or Wednesday last week, and so she took off Thursday, Friday, and then I think just she wanted to go work. I think for her, like her work, it's kind of like it's a social club.
Right.
So she has a lot
Yeah.
of friends there, but
that sucks, man.
and that's the only thing. I mean, if it's something that lasts forever, that how long could you take off? I mean, I thought it would be a couple days, but it sounds like there might be
Oh my
some lingering
gosh.
effects, and some people have it like forever. Parts of it.
These are things I don't want to know about these things because I think about all, like when someone told me about what an aneurysm was, I had to go to therapy as a kid. I'm like, oh my God, you could just die, just walk and die like that? It freaked me out.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss. If they're going to take me, take me.
They said a side of his face still droops a tad, and his eye is perpetually half open, so he can never fully close or open it from the
That
Bell's palsy.
sucks.
That's what happened to that guy, JR, in WWE. He had the Bell palsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he had a little bit of, one of the things was back in the day, WCW did a skit making fun of him with the Bell's palsy. People got really pissed off about that.
Oh, wow.
As they should.
They dressed up as him, and they had like the lip and all that, and
Oh,
it wasn't
geez.
good.
They weren't, yeah. It's tough. I was surprised, I had never really heard of it. I think I'd heard of it once, but didn't know anything about it. I was talking to a friend of mine, Sean. He had it twice.
Really?
Yeah, and he's my age. And he's still got a little bit like where, if he has that expression where he like raises and he gets the furrowed brow, like on one side it doesn't have the lines in, only on the other side because he's still got some paralysis.
Well, it's almost like
Those
Botox
muscles up
V.
there.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
That part.
he was
The
fortunate.
droopy lip, though, that does suck. And
Yeah.
the eye that won't close, that sounds horrible.
Talina said my mom got it many years ago. She said it only felt like it affected her face and not necessarily her body. It was hard for her to gain her confidence back, too, until it started to clear up.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I don't know if I'd be able to leave the house. If half my face was like hanging, I would just be devastated.
So she never wanted to take any pictures or be in any videos.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
So the biggest thing to do is if you can, laughing is good. Try to make her smile. It exercises the muscles in the face.
Okay.
It helps out. So that's something that you can do.
I can see how you could sing into a depression because you're in
yeah.
a routine. Now
Oh,
you're
my
afraid to go
gosh.
to work now.
Yeah, well, you're always conscious of it. Like I said, it's affects her speech. You can tell, like at least when I saw her last week, you could hear the difference,
Oh my gosh, imagine if
And
I got it affecting my speech.
right?
I think you already have it.
All right, I knew that was coming.
She said Kevin was talking about the worst foods he had to eat as a kid. He said the beef chips with a gravy sauce, and my mom reminded me that it's also called shit on a shingle because it looks and tastes that way.
Now, why would anybody eat something called shit on a shingle? That is
That was kind of the
gnarl.
nickname for
That
it.
is
Yeah,
so gross.
because it is nasty. I think the whole thing is just like it's cheap,
Yeah,
because there's like peas and some chip gravy beef kind of thing out of a can.
beef probably out of a can.
That is so gross.
We always ate that really cheap brown bread. I
There's
hated brown
nothing
bread.
grosser than
Ugh.
potted meat. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yes,
Ugh.
it's so gnarly.
I used to have a boyfriend that loved potted meat sandwiches.
Oh,
Oh,
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
then you'd lay with him. You'd have potted meat, breath.
Ugh.
Yeah, I said the worst things my mom said that she forced us to eat were smelts, which is an entire body of a small fish except the eyes, and another food called mountain oysters, which are baked or fried bull testicles.
Ugh. Shit that. I'm running away.
Yeah, that's what people eating some gnarly stuff. I was talking a little bit about the foam roller and my almost now seeming addiction to it. I've got one of those things, and every morning now I get up and just like, ugh, like you're just kind of like, just achy kind of like feeling. And I get on this foam roller and roll my back. It goes pop, 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 pop. I'm like, just
Feels so much better.
Yes, it just feels like you can breathe better. It's just a good feeling. And I'm like going, okay, but is it something where I'm hurting myself, getting addicted to it, of my back kind of getting out of whack
Are you
because I'm
doing
doing
it too much?
Yeah.
Should you even be doing it?
That was my question. Lauren said I specifically talked to my chiropractor about the foam roller, and he told me that it was great and I should do it a couple times a day. I work out 6 days a week. The popping you're hearing is scar tissue breaking up.
What?
If you ever want to really dial it up, go get a big piece of PVC pipe from Home Depot and wrap it in sports tape for cushion. Shit is intense. Yeah, they do have that at the gym, and I tried that PVC piping, and if you're ever a little bit sore from the gym, it's brutal. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, I got on it, and it doesn't give it all. The foam gives a little bit, but it's still sturdy. PVC pipe doesn't give it all. You roll your body out on that, it's like a torture device.
I don't think I would like that.
No, I don't like the PVC. I don't do that. That's too intense. Like, that's just too much. I'm too sore usually. So I like the foam though. It's great. So apparently it's good. So check it out. A lot of positive comments about the birthday announcements. Got several here. I'll just read Keith. Said, my wife recently wrote you guys for my birthday on Thursday, and it was great. I had a bunch of people reaching out to me, asking me, telling me about a great time. I think you're right in that it allows you to connect to your listeners. I think you should play to all the advantage and differences you have over syndicated shows.
Good email.
Yeah, thank you for that feedback. Yeah, like I said, it's all been good. We haven't got any complaints on it, so we'll keep it going. Justin sent in this email, said, just an idea for the show. I really missed the educational ending where everybody shares what they learned that day. You guys used to do this, before you went to Miami.
That's right. I think you ended up hating that bit, Kevin.
Maybe I did, and I think maybe just the thought of the day kind of trumped it out after a while.
I remember thought of the day didn't even make it to Miami.
Possibly. Yeah. So I never want to take that away from Jason's thought of the day. So maybe on Fridays you could do what you learned that week.
I actually do like that bit. I think, what would happen sometimes? We would forget it was coming up, and then you'd go on the air with it, and me and Virginia like, oh, shit, we learned dirt of the day.
And then we just turn around and make fun of you.
Yeah.
I learned that Kevin's balding.
Yeah, I think it turned into that. But yeah, if we are conscious about it and write it down, I think it's a great bit.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like random stuff that just kind of like comes up on the show, and you're like going, huh.
I learned something last week. I didn't write it down, and I forgot what it was. Shit. But it was good, though. I remember, like, I'm learning.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff that comes up, really. I learned about Bell's palsy.
I learned about Bell's palsy.
A lot
there you
about
go.
that.
Uh-huh.
Scary.
It is horrifying.
Yeah, I don't want to learn about that. That's the shit I don't want to learn about, though.
Let me see some other stuff to learn about here today. Let me throw a little bit of education at you. I don't know if it's a good idea or bad, but they say in a decade, flying air taxi is going to be all over the U.S.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Electric vertical takeoffs and landing. They're being tested by several tech firms, including Uber, Google, and Airbus. They say they should be transporting people around cities in the U.S. within a decade.
I don't think I like that, Virginia.
Vertical? What?
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know if it's still
like
just
you go straight
if
up?
it's kind of like a hover car and it just is a couple feet off the ground, like it would be a replacement to tires.
Well,
or
that would be like a hover. I'm cool with.
Yeah, I don't know if they're talking about going higher off the ground because, I mean, the problem is, could you imagine if we all of a sudden, our cars could fly and we all just start zipping all over the place? What a freaking disaster that would be.
There's no lines on the sky like there is on the road.
No, we would all crash into each other in like 10 minutes. It would
It'd
be
be
a complete
disaster.
Millions would be dead. If they all of a sudden had that and you could walk outside and your car could fly today, there would be 1 million people dead by the end of the day.
Well, just think on a terrorism level, too. People, I mean, you'd have to really have your shit together.
You kidding me? It'd be unbelievable. So, yeah, I don't know. They say a decade. I mean, come on. Serious with that?
That's crazy. It's hard to think about.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't see that happening. Just my thought. They did the best cookies ever from Ranker, and the number one cookie they had was Pepperidge Farm Milanos.
No, fucking Ranker. Ranker has us under at number 2 for the best radio show of all time.
Funniest.
Or yeah, funniest, right next to Stern. Not to say we're not good, but number 2 of all time. I think something's up with Ranker.
They got another one wrong, huh? What are the Milanos? I don't even know what those are.
I know they're come in that white bag.
Sandwich cookie.
Yeah.
but it's got that fine chocolate
In the middle.
In the middle, it's like longer.
Not even close.
No.
It's not even close. To
I
that.
had what's that ice cream place I was telling you guys about during break where I got this Yoda backpack?
Sloan's.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shut up! They have a oatmeal raisin cookie ice cream. Oh,
They were doing a deal yesterday. Buy 5 cookies, get the 6th one for free. Oh my God. I bought so many of them. And they have peanut butter cups. I'm going on record right now. Sloan's has the best cookies I've ever had in my life.
In your life,
In
best
my
cookies.
life.
Really?
They were that friggin' good,
they
man.
have. Not only do they do great everything, they do
Yeah.
great waffle cones. They make everything fresh right there. They make all their ice cream fresh.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's the one that has the toys on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's, oh my gosh.
We got this debate yesterday. Cannon really likes Starbucks cookies.
okay.
He's an 8-year-old, and he's kind of a cookie aficionado.
They're good.
Uh-huh.
But give him some Sloan's cookies, my man.
Really?
They
Change
are-
his world?
I ate every single one of them. I ate every cookie. I ate like 10 cookies last night.
Sloan's has a real chef. He's from Italy. He's amazing. He's a chef.
Yep.
And he's not just, a guy back there whipping up ice cream. Like, he brings recipes. He brings, like, these amazing flavors, and his cookies are delicious.
I could tell just by looking at when I saw it. I go, "That's a good-looking cookie," and I wiped them out. I'm like, "Holy shit!" I hope it tastes as good as it looks. It did better. I had a cookie party last night.
You did, huh?
Oh yeah, I feel terrible today. Only because I had so many of them. It's not a knock on them. It's just a knock on my portion control.
Here's how I know they got it wrong, too. Second best cookie they got is Oreos, and then fourth best is Oreo double stuff. I mean, double stuff.
Bullshit.
Yeah, first of all, no way. And isn't double stuff better than just a regular Oreo?
Well, there's a theory on that because some people feel like on the double stuff that the cream overwhelms the entire cookie. I'm not one of those people, but
No.
I've heard that in a debate.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, I'd rather have more cream than cookie.
the cream is the star.
That's what I think, too.
Oreo is not even in my top 5.
I like them okay.
I
but
like them
yeah.
okay.
They got Keebler fudge stripes in there at number 3.
That's bullshit, man.
They taste like chemicals.
The Keebler Elves are very, very overrated.
Nutter Butters at number 5.
I love Nutter Butters.
Those are good.
Those
give you
belong in the
that.
top 5.
But this is again where they lose you. Vanilla wafers at 6.
Oh. Your grandma's cookie?
Yeah, that she puts in her banana pudding.
Yeah, that was great when it was the Great Depression.
Yeah. Number 7, Famous Amos chocolate chip.
Bullshit again. Hard, not soft, very chemical-like. You need about 9 gallons of whatever drink you need.
Number 8, Soft Batch chocolate chip.
It's better.
Number 9, Mother's frosted animal cookies. And then they got Keebler fudge sticks at number 10.
You have brought in a lot of shitty lists in your time.
pretty awful,
but
isn't it?
this might be your greatest offense.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I recognize it being bad.
What about Subway? They do great cookies.
Yeah, the Subways. I like the. I'm a big fan of the macadamia nut
The
cookies
white
that they do.
chocolate
White chocolate macadamia.
nut. Oh, those are
Subways,
so
they
good.
do a great job. Publix has a great chocolate chip cookie. I don't know if you ever get them in that plastic thing, the plastic container. Yeah.
If you have kids and you go in Publix, each kid gets a free cookie.
Yeah, that's what we wound up yesterday because we didn't get to Starbucks. So we went to Publix, and he looked at my surprise. He kind of revolt. He didn't want the black or white. You ever seen those split down the middle?
Yeah.
He wasn't game for one of those, and a couple I thought looked really good. And he went with the whole tin of like the chocolate chip. So
Another great place to get cookies, Jersey Mike's. They do a variety of different kinds. They also feature a brownie.
one thing that Cannon said, I totally can't endorse this, and he's only 8, so I forgive him, but he had said that this one cookie we gave, he said it had too much chocolate in it.
Ooh, he's young. He's learning.
Is that what it is? I'm like going, how is that possible?
Well, what was the cookie? Let me try to figure this out.
It was kind of like one of those coffee store cookies. He said there's just too many chocolate chunks in it. I was like going,
Yeah, sometimes I get that way with ice cream. They'll put too many chunky things, and it's good for like the first 7 bites. But then on your like 15th bite, you're like, all right, enough with this chewy, chunky shit. Just give me the ice cream.
You have got to try the Sloan's oatmeal raisin cookie ice cream. Have you had it?
Yes, it's amazing.
All right.
It's twice today. She's like, you got to try grilled cheese with the Hawaiian bun. Who are you talking to?
who are you talking to?
Of
She's
course.
so insulting today.
And it is. It's very good. It's great ice cream.
Oh, I just think Sloan's does it right.
Is that the one with the crazy bathroom?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's
They're in downtown at the Gardens, and they're on Clematis.
and in Boca, right? Am I talking?
They might have one in Boca too. I don't know.
I feel like I'm going on and on about the wrong place. Maybe. Ugh.
Oh, that'd be.
Is it pink?
I don't know. Wait,
Tricked out pink?
let me Google it. I'm sorry, Kevin, as you were.
Is that where you got your backpack in Boca?
Yeah.
Oh.
Boca.
Yeah, did you? Yeah, what was the place? Are you sure you went to the right place?
I don't know. I'm actually now really fucking second guessing myself. I don't know. This is it, Virginia.
Ooh.
Where did I go?
Sloan's Boca Raton. They have one in Boca.
Where is it in Boca?
Meisner Park?
Okay, it's got to be it. I don't know. What's Mises Park?
What?
Not Mises. Did it look like that?
You sure you're from South Florida?
I mean, yeah, I think so. That's it. It's got to be it.
Yeah.
That's all lining up.
It says Sloan's Boca, so that's it. They do a great job.
What? Yeah, what were you doing in Meisner Park?
I had a date with Bigfoot.
Oh, okay. That just seems like it doesn't seem like you're kind of.
We haven't spent a lot of time together, and
Why Boca?
well, because
Were there a lot of like stores around the perimeter and kind of like in the middle was.
it was where
like,
we had
lawn
our
and-
snowball concert.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
Meisner
that's
Park.
mine.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah,
I
you're in the
got
right
it
place.
Yeah, we were there just.
It all checks out now.
It does. Thank you. Gosh, I'm going on and on.
We
about
think.
yeah, we
Yeah,
think.
I think.
Are we sure he was with Bigfoot?
Yeah.
All right. Just checking.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I was with a girl, Kevin.
It sounds like a very girl thing to do.
You can't go get lunch with your buddy in Boca. That's weird.
Get ice cream together and he buys you a gift.
2 men, 1 cone.
Sunday afternoon.
No, it doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Yeah. Just looking at the things.
We
here.
were just spending some time together, man. Just me and Bigfoot.
What made you pick Boca?
Because I am so burned on West Palm Beach with restaurants. I feel like I've gone on everywhere. In Palm Beach Lakes, we didn't want to do fast food. We wanted something different. And Boca, I never get down there. We were going to originally go to Boynton because Boynton's got a lot of great things too. But he's like, let's just go to Boca. And I wasn't going to argue.
Yeah. That was a lot of great places. Yeah, you got to change it up every now and
Where
then.
did you eat?
I can't say.
Oh.
Okay.
Never mind. Well, you asked a too big question, Nikki. Like you always do.
Just prying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I care. Sorry. Next time I won't give a shit.
No, yeah, it's all good. I went to Boca. Not that should even be. We talked about 5 minutes. Let's move on. Who gives a shit?
I'm just trying to figure out why you're in Boca.
I don't know why that's so fascinating.
And just to let you know, Florida manatees now off the endangered species list.
That's good.
There you go. So there's a lot of horny manatees out there making it happen, bringing the population back.
I came in with that story for What's on My Mind 2 weeks ago. You guys don't remember that? I made a big deal like, oh man, we're all manatees. They're off the endangered. Kevin wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know you're saying they're coming back. Yeah, I
No,
just saw
I
it.
didn't say that. I actually had an article. I cited the source. I'm like, guys, blah, blah, blah. They're off the like, I was actually very official.
It's not real till Kevin says it.
You're right.
Huh?
That's what I'm learning.
Look,
That's what
them's
I'm
the facts.
Yeah, it was just posted yesterday.
Motherfuckers don't even remember
Like it's
it.
a news story. I don't know. There you go. All right. Well, there you go. If you missed it the first time, you got it the second time. Congratulations. All right. It's going to do it for a Monday. Get us your emails, mail at kvjshow.com. And, of course, always love when we see those photos of people enjoying the Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Yummy.
Oh, I got to really sit down with Philip over the weekend because we're doing a Bud's Chicken and Seafood commercial starring, and yes, we signed her, Magnolia. We got her.
Oh, really? Okay.
You did a great job raising her. She is so well mannered. She's so good at just kind of going on the fly with things, and she just she's almost like a little mini adult.
I have nothing to do with that. I think some kids they're just an old soul.
I
I think she's an old soul.
She had to wait around at my place for like 20 minutes. I couldn't get into the apartment, so she waited out in the patio with me. I'm sweeping leaves. You would have thought that it was the best time. So she really was awesome. But yeah, we did the thing at Bud's Chicken and Seafood, and now we want to know, can we sign the Bronc in Virginia?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I'm in.
Can I get you to eat the chicken tender? Just a
Sure.
shot. You don't have to be at a Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
I picked Mags up and she's like, Mom, I ate so much chicken and fries because I kept doing the retake.
Yeah.
She'd be eating the whole time. She's like, Mom, I'm so full.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Yami had posted up on our Facebook page celebrating finishing the FSA test. They got our favorite dinner. They got, looks like some chicken tenders and fries and all that kind of good stuff from
Nice.
I
Bud's.
stocked up on the bird sauce. I got plenty of it at my crib. Go there today and try it.
To your
All
crib
right.
or to Bud's?
At my Or either one.
Either one. You go get it either place. 7 locations in Palm Beach County, Buzz Chicken and Seafood. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.